Service. Got it. You come here. Okay, I think we should be online by now.
Yeah, it looks like.
So we can close this, close this. Yeah, all right. It's always like the first minute or so. Come here. Let's close the other browser window. Otherwise, I will hear myself double again and don't know where it's coming from. All right, guys. So how is everyone? Let's kick it off with today's session. So we have a few things to talk about, really, to update the community about what's happened recently. Oh, wait, one more thing that I may want to bring on. So while I do this, Luis, why don't you kick it off with a warm welcome for our lovely GYMSTREET community?
Awesome. Imagine a virtual world where millions of people conduct business, work, shop, learn, or interact with each other from all walks of life. Just imagine that. Welcome to GYMSTREET, a prime financial district in the metaverse. My name is Louis. Every Friday, we host these AMA sessions just to keep you informed, educated, updated, enlightened about the blockchain technology, GYMSTREET, the metaverse technology. So we are here, we are covering one of the hottest and prime financial district technology in the metaverse, which is GYMSTREET. So welcome this afternoon, and wherever you are, depending where you are, you might be in the evening. Welcome, and thank you for joining us this evening. We are looking forward to not only just inform you, or not just to give you updates and news within GYMSTREET, also to keep you informed of what is taking place around the world and around the blockchain technology. Today, I'm with Timo, and we believe that Alberto, once he is free, he will be joining us also to give us like some insights of what is happening within the market and so forth. As you all know, GYMSTREET is working on building one of the first financial districts in the metaverse, and also not just building this cutting edge on innovative technology, also to onboard thousands and millions of people into the metaverse ecosystem, So welcome this evening. And also, one thing that has been interesting to me, Timo, I realized that NFTs it's a game changer. It's a game changer. Even we are in the virtual land, in the virtual world space. I was so excited when there's an NFT that I bought from one of the coaches for the past, I think now it's almost a year. And I realized that after finishing the course with him or doing the coaching sessions with him, I can sell my NFTs. I can sell that NFT, and anyone who will purchase it will have the same product and the same service for themselves. So NFTs are a game changer. It's the same product that we have with GYMSTREET, which is exciting. That gives each and every one of us here the liberty and the power to control what we have, to take charge and responsibility of what we have. Thinking of it right now, you might be purchasing the land parcels at these prices that we have right now. And once the land parcels are sold out, remember we have a limited number of 210,000 land parcels within GYMSTREET. Once all they are sold out, you will be able to trade these NFTs in any NFT marketplace, meaning that the price will be much more different and higher. It would have appreciated. So you will have that opportunity also to sell your NFTs, irregardless which marketplace and the price range that will be for the GYMSTREET land parcel. So I'm excited that we still have an amazing product that is so valuable in the marketplace. And at the same time, we are giving it out at a great value at the moment. So Timo, to you, my brother.
All right, thank you so much for your introduction. So that gave me some time to insert one more slide here. And we just want to share some brief updates. Wait a second, what do I need to do first? I should go with the screen sharing option first here. So there you go. So yeah, of course, this is our weekly AMA session on Friday. We announced it last week already. We are currently thinking about restructuring these. But we will keep you informed, about how and when that's going to happen exactly. Just as a reminder, one exciting news to talk about is that even though this has already happened on the 16th of May, that was Tuesday of this week, we were live, on the Binance AMA session together with ID Crypto, who did a great interview with us here. So it was myself, Alberto, and our marketing manager, Dave, who were on the call, talking about GYMSTREET, and of course sharing, what you just talked about here, Luis, sharing the great opportunity, what we're up to here, building the first financial district in the metaverse with his community as well. So spreading the word even further. Now, at this point, I want to jump forward to something we have just posted a few, like 10, 20 minutes ago, maybe half an hour ago in our Telegram groups and the channel. Our business partner, SwapIn, which is a payments provider that makes it very easy to swap crypto for fiat. You send your crypto to a wallet address, once you have signed up with them, and you receive immediately on the go, it gets exchanged to euro, for example, or Great Britain pound. So currently they're still in the European payment space, right? So the SEPA payment space. Oh, what happened here? But they're going to, expand further and further, and they have, asked us for a favor to our community if we can help them, get some votes here at the People's Choice Award, where they're also nominated for, which is run by MasterCard. And let me just come over here to the browser. I have admit Alberto into the room. I have brought that up here, so you find that link in our post, right, in the Telegram channel and the groups, and it takes you right here to the People's Choice Award by MasterCard and Lighthouse. You scroll down a little bit, you can see, which projects are all in here, and there you find our business partner SwapIn, that's also nominated, and it will be highly appreciated. All you have to do, you just click on their logo, type in your email address, you hit submit. Most likely you'll be asked to then again confirm your email address, and that's it. You can share a vote here and help our business partner SwapIn, maybe get close or even win the People's Choice Award. It all boils down, to our community or to the communities of these businesses that are in here. And it's up to us to help our business partner SwapIn. And that's, of course, one of the things why it's so great, to partner up with these companies. It's not only about them, bringing benefits to our community, but it's also vice versa. Sometimes our community can also help out here as well. And that's what we would like you to do, or what we are asking you to do this favor, to participate in this voting here for SwapIn. And they say hi, and that they highly appreciate, of course, your support in this matter. Now, the next thing, before we pass it on to Alberto, because we have a very, very interesting update to share with you, I just wanted to update you on this affiliate competition. We have recently, the other day, credited the first R10 super bundles. 11 have been credited so far. So 11 people were able to meet the qualification requirements of this affiliate competition to get a free R10 super bundle, and 2 have already been able to qualify for the trip to Dubai and Yerevan, to visit our offices there, to get to know us, and of course, take a sneak peek behind the curtains of what's happening here behind the scenes, how GYMSTREET is being developed. You can talk to our developers, see how they're, programming the smart contracts, ask questions, and gain much more insights than just from regularly joining our live AMA sessions and the webinars here. So if we come jumping over here to our dashboard, you will find that if you go, of course, you will have to be logged in the free incentives section. You can view your own current status, where you're at. Some have already gotten the free R10 bundle, and here you can see what your team purchases, how much has already been accumulated. Of course, it all applies to the 50% rule, meaning that a maximum of 50% of your team revenue can be generated from within one structure within your team structure, right? You have to have at least 2 team partners that are also building a team structure, and up to 50% can come from one of these lines there, and there are still 41 days left. So we expect quite a bit more our 10 bundles to be won here, since these qualification requirements aren't really that high. And we also hope and expect, of course, and look forward to see many more people win the trip to Dubai and Armenia, because that's a great opportunity. We talked about this the past weeks already. Remember, your network determines your net worth. So this is an awesome opportunity to network, with other like-minded, successful people that are crushing it here at GYMSTREET. And then one more thing regarding our super bundles. First of all, we have reached a very great milestone. As you know, we have the Parcel price index. What does it mean? We started at $100 for one land parcel, to get one virtual land parcel at GYMSTREET at a price of $100. Once we reached 10% of all the available land parcels that were sold, the price automatically went up to $116 until we reached 25%, and now we're up to $144 per land parcel. And once we reach 50%, so half of all the available land parcels that are sold, the price is going to go up from $144 to then $209 per land parcel. So 210,000 are available in total. 25%, that's 52,972 at the moment. To be more precise, that's 25.225% that are already sold so far. That's 1/4. We are already sold out 1/4 of the available land parcels here at GYMSTREET. So you can see demand is constantly increasing. And even once we reach the $300 mark, when we reached 75%, it's still going to be a great bargain, because if you compare or take into perspective other metaverses such as Decentraland, the Sandbox, they have all started out this low like we did. And now if you go to their metaverse and check out, if you want to purchase a land parcel there, you will hardly be able to find one priced below $1,000. At least I wasn't able, right? It's a little bit depending on the Ethereum price, since they are mainly priced in Ethereum. But then if you take that into account and what's Ethereum currently valued at, it's hard to find, or maybe 800, 900 if you're lucky. But I wasn't able, the last time I checked it out, to find one below $1,000. So just to put that into perspective, so even once we're at the highest price regarding our internal parcel price index here at GYMSTREET, putting it into perspective, in the long run, it's still going to be a bargain. And now you have the chance to get in as early at this stage at 144. Now, since we made that price jump from 116 to 144, we also had to readjust our super bundles. As you know, with our super bundles, you get the best bang for the buck, so to speak. So you get a greater value that's included here of the included land parcels, miners, and upgrades that make up each super bundle, and you get those at a much better price compared to the actual value that is included here. On top of that, if you make your purchasing decision as a new member within the first 6 days after you registered, you will also get the respective ranks, as you can see it here, unlocked immediately in our affiliate system. That's specifically or particularly interesting for those who are also planning to start their own affiliate business here with GYMSTREET, you can unlock the higher levels immediately and start earning, affiliate commissions up to 22 levels simply by purchasing the R22S super bundle. If you want to start out bigger, there are also larger super bundles from M, L, XL up to XXL. For $250,000, you get 2,000 land parcels, 5,000 miners, and 525 upgrades that are included in this one. And when you're a new member and you register here, you will also see that you're also going to get them at an even better price, which is going to be shown to you within the first 6 days after you're registered. So not only do you get the ranks unlocked, you get an additional price benefit here when you make a purchase within the first 6 days after registering. All right, guys, coming back here, I would now love to hand it over to Alberto to talk to us about this update here that will be released soon. When it comes to the miner rewards, because we figured out a way how we'd be able to increase the miner rewards. As you know, you can already utilize the virtual land here at GYMSTREET by attaching virtual miners that will then start generating passive income in the form of our GYMNet token that's being distributed to all the active miners in our system. And initially, it was planned to have these rewards. There's a fixed amount of rewards available that should have been distributed until the end of 2026. We're going to shorten this time period by 1 year until the end of 2025, right, Alberto? But I would guess that since our numbers guy, lead designer, Alberto Mera, is actually the one coming up with all these logics right here, it would be best to let you talk about this in some more detail.
Yes, hello. One sec, let me. Okay, yeah. So hello, everybody. Yes, so to understand this, I think it's good to to take one step back and look at where the rewards are coming and how are they distributed. So as you know, when you purchase a miner in the metaverse, you become the owner of an asset that is a productive asset, right? And the way this asset produces, the way this asset creates a revenue for the holder is by allowing the owner to receive the part of the tokens that get created every block. So there is one block every few seconds in the Binance Smart Chain, and in each of these blocks, an amount of GYMNet tokens are being created, right? So these tokens are being mined. And as you know, they are mined at a decreasing rate until at the end of 2025 now. I will explain this now. At the end of 2025, there will be no more tokens being distributed. So what this means is that up until then, every block, new tokens get created, and from that block onwards, no more tokens get created, right? So when a block happens, a certain amount of tokens are being created, around 7, and then they are distributed between all of the holders of miners, right? This revenue is distributed to all of the mining holders. So this is the way it works. Now, what has changed is that, as the slide here shows, the rewards or the tokens distributed, the blocks distributing tokens were going to be running until the end of 2026. But now, instead of running all the way until 2026, they will run all the way until 2025. So what this means is that all those tokens that would have been distributed during 2026 now will be distributed from today until the end of 2025. So it's basically an extra amount of tokens that get rewarded to current holders of miners. So what you will see after this change is that every block you were receiving X amount of tokens, and now you will be receiving X plus something extra, right? And what is different in these tokens is that these tokens, this extra, cannot be sold, let's say, in the market, but it can be used. So it's token that gets created with a certain utility, right? So it can only be utilized. It cannot be exchanged for for another token. It can only be used in the metaverse, in the services, in the products that the metaverse offers. So it's basically an extra amount of tokens that has one value, one purpose only, which is to be used in the metaverse. So by doing this, basically what you receive is an extra amount that can be used to purchase stuff in the metaverse, so you don't have to sell, right, the tokens that you already receive. So it's an extra so you can spend. And yes, this is basically the change that has happened.
All right, perfect. And then Alberto, let's also cover the question that comes up, of course. Well, if we reduce the token distribution by 1 year, what's going to happen after the end of 2025? How will people be able to still benefit and keep earning rewards in our ecosystem?
Right, this is the other part of the coin, right? Pun intended. Basically, what you do at the moment is you can use these tokens in the metaverse, right? So where you can use them is in services and products that get offered in the metaverse. So there's commercial activity happening in the metaverse, and you can use your GYMSTREET tokens to participate in such commercial activity, right? So this commercial activity will continue to increase until the end of 2025, and from this commercial activity, some revenues will come, right? The same way that commercial activity happening in Manhattan creates revenue for the city of Manhattan, right? So this is the way the revenue will be created, and this revenue will then be distributed to the current holders of mining assets. So it's basically the same way it's working now. It's just that the revenue will not come in the form of tokens that the metaverse creates and distributes. It will come from revenue from the activity that is happening in the metaverse. And this activity happens in the metaverse initially because users, such as current miners, will be able to spend GYMSTREET tokens in this metaverse. So it's the beginning of an economy that will be created in the metaverse, and this economy will be the future of the revenue that will come to the users. Of course, this has a very positive impact for the current holders of GYMSTREET tokens, because, well, it's not only that the distribution of tokens decreases, but it ceases, right? It disappears. There are no more tokens being distributed from 2025 onwards. So this is basically an advantage, an advantage to current holders and to current earners, right? To the people that today are earning GYMSTREET tokens, because GYMSTREET will become pretty scarce from 2025 onwards. So yeah, this is an economy that is being kickstarted with GYMSTREET tokens, and from 2025 we will see how strong this economy is.
Awesome, thank you so much, Alberto. So that's some great insights. We're very excited about this update because it will, of course, add additional benefits to the already existing community. Those who are with us now and the ones who are going to join here later on soon will benefit from the, well, it's not a reduced rewards distribution. Reduced relates, of course, to the fact that we reduce the time period, but we free up tokens that otherwise would have been distributed, throughout the end of 2026, as Alberto just explained to us. And from your utility balance, where this increased rewards are going to be credited to, you will be able to use them within the ecosystem. So we keep adding use cases, so much usage here. So for example, you will be able to use the GYMSTREET tokens that end up in your utility balance, for example, to make partial payments for land parcels and super bundles. If you want to top up your holdings, there's going to be another staking option similar to the single pool, where you will be able to earn extra interest on your tokens if you don't want to use them as partial payment. And by the end of 2025, also your utility balance is going to be unlocked or freed up, so that you have them, freely available at your disposal. However, don't get this wrong. It doesn't mean that all your rewards are going to go to the utility balance. So those that are already being distributed from the current rewards distribution as it already is right now, you will keep receiving them the regular way. You will immediately be able to claim them and do whatever you want with them. Only the increased amount that we realize by reducing the time period is going to end up in the utility balance, where you will be quote unquote forced to use those within our ecosystem if you want to spend them before the end of 2025. Of course, it's already free, up to your choice to use the staking option, for example, to wait until the end of 2025, and then those will also be released such that you have them at your disposal. All right, guys. So I think that's it basically, or pretty much from our end for this week's regarding the updates. Next week, we're going to start working on yet another very interesting business partnerships that we're going to release here soon. We will not yet go into too much detail, but it's something that we believe will highly benefit our entire community here at GYMSTREET, because it's something completely new to the entire cryptocurrency market, right? So at GYMSTREET, the first financial district in the metaverse, we're very much about bringing alternative investment opportunities, or like making crypto more easily available to the average customer, let's put it that way. And there's going to be yet another opportunity here for something that's not yet available even within the cryptocurrency market for a broader audience. So this new business partner that we're about to bring to GYMSTREET here is also, you know, has a very special use case in itself already, even without becoming, you know, a business partner of GYMSTREET. Of course, in this case, through this partnership, everyone's going to benefit here. As usual, we seek to create a win-win situation with this new business partnership as well. But without talking too much about it, just so that you are informed, these live AMA sessions, of course, they also serve the purpose for those of you who make it here live, that you receive some exclusive information somewhat earlier than the rest of the community, who will have to wait until we publicly post about these things. Right here, we release, you know, some stuff a few days in advance for those of you who make it here live. Now, let's have a quick look again at the chat. I see, okay, oh, Jim Correa is here. Good to have you. So we wish you all a great evening. Yeah, put some questions if you have any. You know, AMA, it stands for Ask Me Anything. So that's mainly the purpose of it. However, that's what we talked about, where we're thinking about changing the format here again, probably back to Telegram. We haven't finally decided about that yet, but there it will be easier again than using YouTube Live, also for you to participate in the communication, you know, and yeah, use the mic to ask your questions and so on. So from the chat, I don't see anything right now. Other than that, Luis, anything that you would like to leave us with for today before we wish our awesome GYMSTREET community an awesome weekend?
Fantastic. Thank you, Timo, and thank you, Alberto. All I can say is that owning a land parcel in GYMSTREET today is like buying land in New York more than 250 years ago. So here you will find a great product for each and everyone who is interested to be a real estate owner in the virtual world, and also to trade NFTs in the marketplace, on the blockchain, and also those who are interested in the virtual mining. This is a great home for you, and also building your own portfolio, your own digital asset portfolio. This is a great place to be in. And with that being said, we'd like to say thank you for joining us for today. And we are looking forward also to growing together and building this together. Remember that each and everyone that comes in as a user into GYMSTREET, it adds value to the ecosystem and the network of GYMSTREET. So will appreciate the work that you're doing also. Even if you are here for the first time, I would like to invite you also to invite someone else to GYMSTREET. Just share this, share the presentation of GYMSTREET with 1 or 2 people today and tomorrow and next week and next month. Let's build this and let's grow together. And with that being said, thank you so much. And we are looking forward to seeing you next week. And remember, every day during the week from Tuesday to Friday, we have Zoom presentation where you can learn more about GYMSTREET. And we have this presentation also for other people that you know, that you love, and you want to share this opportunity with them. So you can invite them to join Zoom, the Zoom presentations. And with that being said, also same time, same place next week until we notify you of the new changes on, or as Tim has already highlighted. With that being said, thank you so much. Have a great, incredible weekend. And remember, we look forward to seeing you at the top where you belong. And because the bottom is overcrowded and you don't belong there. Thank you. Have a great night and evening. Bye for now.
I really love this one. Thank you so much, Luis. Thank you, Alberto. Also great.